Mental health matters more than we like to admit, especially as men. Um, some things I'm learning in my 20s currently is that it's all right to be human. You know, I feel like we have this stigma, whether we're young or even older men, we have this stigma that if you're a man, you have to be this strong person. But one thing I'm understanding is that we're human and we are not strong all the time. We're not machines, and we deserve rest and love, and we just deserve to enjoy the fruits of our labor. Now, this is not me saying take it easy. You don't have the luxury to take it easy. That's the reality of the situation. You do not have the luxury to take it easy. You have to figure yourself out. And when you figure yourself out, the only way you can actually do that is through time alone. You got to be alone. You got to take some time to figure out yourself. You got to distance yourself from your friends and your family. They're going to think you're crazy, but you have to figure out who you are in order to make the right decisions for your future. You got to understand yourself for your mental health as well. Because once you understand a few rules and lessons to life, life becomes less of it's attacking me and more of that's just what it is. Now that I understand that, I can move on. I could go on with myself and not break down. It's also essential to be alone because you need to build this fortitude. When you're in your 20s, when you're a young man, you need to build fortitude for strength, right? Mental strength. Because things are going to happen in life that we're not going to be ready for. Bad moments, bad events, people dying, people getting sick. Things are going to happen. It's not a matter of if it's going to happen, it will happen. It will. Unexpected things at times. But you have to figure out how to not break down and be destroyed when they do happen. The only thing you can do is to be alone, figure out yourself, and do something hard. You have to do something hard. You have to challenge yourself, whether this is physically, intellectually, spiritually. It doesn't matter. You have to challenge yourself because you have to build grit. When you build grit, then you'll be way better off and you'll be able to not break down when that inevitable tragedy happens in your life. You won't break down and you won't be destroyed. You won't because you've prepared yourself. It won't be easy, but hey, you're a man. You got to do it. It was never about being easy. It was never about understanding. You got to cut out the noise. You got to stop letting others define who you are. You got to stop letting your parents define who you are. You got to stop letting women define who you are. You got to stop letting other men define who you are. You have to spend time alone to figure out yourself. And I know you have this understanding in your 20s. Oh, you think that you failed because you're not a billionaire by 22. You're watching and consuming too much social media. Let me tell you, most people who become millionaires, they do it when they're 40. You're 20. You're in your 20s. You're probably even younger. Stop comparing yourselves to people's highlights. There's no point in you comparing yourself to people's highlights because, hey, it's in the name, it's their highlights. So once you cut out the noise and you understand that it's all right to be in the position you're in right now, but it is not all right to stay there, then that's when you start to improve your life. You got to get up, you know? You got to give yourself some grace. You got to understand that you're human, but you can't slack off. It's weird, right? It's weird. It's like, how can I do that? You do it by having a goal. When you have a goal, you understand that this has to happen by any means necessary. But every day, life is going to throw little tedious things at you to try to knock you off the path. You just don't fall off the path. You don't do it. There's no need to fall off the path. You're in a position, in the best position you can ever possibly be in your life. And that's the position of you waking up, you walking around, you having two functioning arms, two functioning legs, you not having any problems, cognitively, like you're good. You're good. Now it's all about choice. Now it's all about choosing to actually be more than you are and choosing yourself over everybody else because at the moment you might have to do that. You need to do that. You need to choose yourself over other people for a second, for some time, you know, and that sucks. But it's the reality of the situation because in order to be more than you are, you have to be more than you are by doing more for yourself. Then you can come back and help everybody else. Yeah, I know you're such a gracious soul, but look, let me tell you, that has not gotten you anywhere thus far. It's not. So I'm gonna need you to take a step back. Take a step back, reevaluate your life, reevaluate what's been going on, reevaluate why you're in the spot you're in. And after you reevaluate that, then you're gonna realize maybe I should spend some time alone and stop focusing on other people for, I don't know, 6 months, 3 months, a year. And then when I come back, I'm unrecognizable. And then when I come back, maybe I won't hate myself. Maybe I won't feel like dying because I haven't done anything significant up until this point because I haven't been taking my life serious. You haven't been taking your life serious. And when you take it serious, then that's when you start to prosper. You can reap the fruits of your labor after you take your life serious, but you reap the fruits of not taking your life serious if you don't take it serious. It's not rocket science. It was never rocket science. It was never hard to understand. You knew exactly what you need to do, but you just didn't do it. That all changes now. You're a dream chaser. And again, the understanding of it is you're never going to give up. You are still alive. It's not over. Nothing. It's not over until you're dead, and you're not dead. So it's not over. And I don't want you to give up. I want you to keep going no matter what. Because if you're not dead, if you can wake up, you can breathe, then it's not over. It's not. Give yourself some grace. Give yourself some grace. You're a man. I'm sorry to tell you this, but you're a man. So it's going to be hard. Give yourself some grace, understanding to feel sometimes. That's okay. But at the end of the day, you're gonna have to get it done regardless. Because no one else is coming to save you. No one cares. And that's fine. Care for yourself and save yourself. Remember, you're a dream chaser. Start acting like it.